of our main characters for the story? What's one of our main characters, Andrea? Red wolf. Do we need to draw red wolf? No, it's red fox. Oh. Do we draw our red fox? Think small or bigger? Think. Which one's bigger? A red fox or a gray wolf? Which one is bigger? Dina.
Red fox.
Listen to the question. Which one is bigger? Gray wolf or red fox? Think. Dime.
Gray wolf.
Gray wolf. So do we draw red fox, big or small?
Small.
Good. Everyone draw your red fox. Cinco. Cuatro. Can you draw it? Draw it again. You guys should draw it again. Don't use the same one we just did earlier. Tres. Dos. Uno. Y para. Pencils down. What was this character's name one more time? Think. Tell me.
Red fox.
Red fox. Let's write it. Repeat after me. R-E-D.
R-E-D.
Space.
Space.
Write it. F-O-X.
F-O-X.
What's that say?
Red fox.
Perfect. What's our other character? The gray wolf. Do we draw gray wolf big or small? Think. Tell me.
Big.
Everyone draw your gray wolf. Your 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. It doesn't have to be perfect. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pencils down. Repeat after me. G-R-A-Y.
G-R-A-Y.
Space.
Space.
W-O.
W-O-L-F.
L-F. Name?
Gray wolf.
Gray wolf. Okay, we learned a word. And the word is related. Now think. Are these animals related? Does related mean part of the same family or not part of the same family? Think. Does related mean part of the same family or not part of the same family? Think. Tell me.
Part of the same family.
Perfect. They're part of the same family. So we're going to read and learn how they are. Okay. I need writers' notebooks away, pencils away, and 5, 4, 3, 2. Everyone will get a table point because you were so quick. 1. Following finger on page 291, please. Under did you ever see? Following finger is not an option. What did I ask you to do? Thank you. My turn. Did you ever see a photograph of a
Gray wolf.
or a
Red fox.
Don't they look a lot like dogs? Aren't they fantastic looking animals? Well, dogs, foxes, and wolves are all
Related.
They are all members of the same.
Family.
And while gray wolves and red foxes may look alike, they are different in many ways. Following finger, did you ever see? I need everyone to sit up. Voices together.
Did you ever see a photograph of a gray wolf or a red fox? Don't they look a lot like dogs? Aren't they fantastic looking animals? Well, dogs, foxes, and wolves are all related. They are all members of the same family. And while gray wolves
on being together. Let's try it again. My turn. The gray wolf is the largest member or a part of the wild dog family. An adult
Wolf.
wolf is the size of a large dog. The red
Fox.
is smaller and weighs less. Both animals have
Excellent
hearing. The red fox can even hear small animals digging holes underground. Following finger to the gray wolf is voices together.
The gray wolf is the largest member or a part of the wild dog family. An adult wolf is the size of a large dog. The red fox is smaller and weighs less. Both animals have excellent hearing. The red fox can even hear small animals digging holes underground.
Okay, following finger and just take. My turn. Thank you. And just take a look at those beautiful
Tails.
The gray wolf and red fox both have long, bushy tails. The wolf's tail can be 2 feet long. The fox's tail is not as long, but has a bright white tip. In the winter, foxes use their thick, furry tails as protection from the cold. Following finger under and just take. Remember, you're going at my speed how I just read it. Voices together.
And just take a look at those beautiful tails. The gray wolf and red foxes both have long, bushy tails. The wolf's tail can be 2 feet long. The fox's tail is not as long, but has a bright white tip. In the winter, foxes use their thin, furry tails as protection from the cold.
Okay, I have a question for you. Listen. How are gray wolves and red foxes similar and different? Compare and contrast gray wolves and red foxes. Eyes up here so I know you're paying attention. I need you to sit up. How are red foxes and gray wolves similar and different? Do that. Similar and different. Compare. Do it. Compare and contrast red foxes and gray wolves. Will you please come sit here? So we have an even number, Carla, with your book. I need partner A to please raise your hand. Partner A. We just moved seats, so figure out what letter you are. Okay, partner A, you're going to repeat after me. Compare and contrast red foxes and gray wolves. Partner B, raise your hand. Red foxes and gray wolves. Done. Go.
Red foxes and gray wolves are done.
You have to figure it out. So partner A, please ask partner B. Compare and contrast red foxes and gray wolves.
Compare and contrast red foxes and gray wolves.
Wait. Okay, hurry. What we about in this about their looks. But you're right.
Okay, that's
Tell me, Catalina. That is similar or different? Good. Hey, dime cinco. Dame cinco. Cuatro. Tres. Dos. Uno. Awesome, I'll give you a second point. Raise your hand if you said wolves are bigger. Raise your hand if you said foxes are smaller. Raise your hand if you said they both have bushy tails. Raise your hand if you said that the fox's tail is shorter and the wolf's tail is longer. Raise your hand if you said they both have excellent hearing. Okay, well, that's what I was looking for. Let's turn the page. Following finger are foxes and wolves, please, on page 292. My turn. Foxes and wolves also have thick fur. Foxes and wolves also have thick fur. Their coats can be white, brown, or black. However, red foxes most often have red fur, while a gray wolf's fur is usually more gray and brown. Following thing under foxes and wolves. Voices together.
Foxes and wolves also have thick fur. Their coats can be white, brown, or black. However, red foxes most often have red fur, while a gray wolf's fur is usually more gray and brown.
Okay, finding food. What do you think we're going to learn about? Jolene. How they find food. Let's read about it. Following thing under gray wolves, please. My turn. Gray wolves and red foxes live in many different
Habitats.
They live in forests, deserts, woodlands, and grasslands. But as more people build roads and shopping centers, both animals have lost their homes. The
Red fox
has adapted well or made changes to fit into its
environment.
Now, more foxes make their homes close to towns and parks. Wolves, however, stay far away from towns and people. That was a long paragraph. Do you think we can do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Because if we don't do it all together, we're going to redo it. So we'll try really hard to listen to each other. Following thing under gray wolves. Voices together.
Gray wolves and red foxes live in many different habitats. They live in forests, deserts, woodlands, and grasslands. But as more people build roads and shopping centers, both animals have lost their homes. The red fox has adapted well or made changes to fit into its environment. Now more foxes make their homes closer to towns and parks. Wolves, however, stay far away from towns and people.
Whoa, you guys were awesome. Okay, another paragraph. Following finger are foxes and wolves. My turn. Foxes and wolves are not in competition. What's that word?
Competition.
Good, let's try it again. Foxes and wolves are not in
Competition.
for food. They have different
Diets.
Red foxes
Prefer
to hunt alone and eat small animals, birds, and fish. They also like to raid garbage cans and campsites for food. Wolves work together in packs or groups to hunt large animals such as moose and deer. Following thing under foxes and wolves. Thank you. Voices together.
Foxes and wolves are not in competition for food. They have different diets. Red foxes prefer to hunt alone and eat small animals, birds, and fish. They also like to raid garbage cans and campsites for food. Wolves work together in packs or groups to hunt large animals such as moose and deer.
Nice job. Okay, another question. Are you ready? Eyes on me, so I know you're paying attention. How are foxes and wolves not against each other for food? How are foxes and wolves not against each other for food? How are foxes and wolves not in competition for food? How are foxes and wolves not in competition for food? Partner B, raise your hand. Okay, partner B, repeat after me. How are foxes and wolves not in competition for food?
How are foxes and wolves not in competition for food?
Okay, partner A, raise your hand. Wolves eat and foxes eat Repeat.
Wolves eat and foxes eat.
Perfect. Partner B, raise your hand. Ask your partner, how are foxes and wolves not in competition for food?
How are wolves and foxes are not competing for food?
Yeah, how are they? How are foxes and wolves not in competition for food? This is your sentence. Say, wolves eat. What do wolves eat? Read again. What do we see over here? 10 more seconds. Can you figure it out? Good. And what will red foxes eat? Foxes. What about the gray wolf? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and zap. Nice job. Okay, raise your hand if you said that wolves eat in a pack or eat together. You said that? Raise your hand, girl. Raise your hand if you said they eat moose and deer and bigger animals. Raise your hand if you said foxes, they eat alone. Good. Raise your hand if you said they like to eat smaller animals, like birds and fish. Awesome, that's perfect. Okay guys, one more page, can we do it?
Yeah.